Hey guys, it's Tony Gattari here from Achievers Group with another passionate and extremely practical business video vitamin. Hey guys, what I really wanted to talk to you today about was actually building the relationship. Now, let me first of all start with a deep understanding that before you build the relationship, the thing that you really have to be brilliant at is qualifying. Because if you don't qualify early, you'll get rejected later. So it's really important to be really genuine and fair dinkum about qualifying your prospects. Because not every prospect wants to buy, and you can waste a lot of time with tire kickers. So what I really wanted to do is I just wanted to really impart with you what are the areas that you really need to get sorted out very early on. And you've got to ask really good questions that establish whether they go through this particular gate. And there are probably about 4 gates that you've got to get them through. So let's just go through them. What are the big 4 qualifying areas? Well, number 1 is that you've got to establish if they've got any money. Now, I don't say to you, realistically, I'm not going to say how much money do you have in your wallet. But one of the best ways to establish the money issue is ask them what sort of budget they're looking at. Ballpark. Don't be specific, because a lot of people are guarded about giving you their budget because they think as soon as they give you the budget, you will automatically go to that price. So it's really important you establish if they've actually got money, and recognize that sometimes people, it's not an issue of price, it's an issue of cash flow. And really, you have to be super smart in this area to make sure that you have multiple ways for the customer to actually pay. So that's the first qualifying area. Do they have money? The next qualifying area is, do they want it now? It's clearly obvious to me that a lot of people might actually come to you and just say, for example, you're actually selling new homes. Now, one of the most important things in selling a new home is to establish when the people come and see your new home, you might have a new home exhibition, that they are actually wanting to buy it in the next 6 to 12 months. Because some people might come to you and they're just in total fantasy. They've got nothing else to do. They're just about to get married. They've got the whole fantasy thing going on. And you start approaching them and you work out that they're not even married yet, and they're actually going to buy a house in the next 10 years. Now, that's not really smart to continue on to develop that relationship at that point. You still want to give them good service, but fundamentally, they're not going to actually buy it relatively quickly. So, do they want it now? And it's pretty obvious to me, there's an old principle of sales. It says, no need, don't proceed. There is a lot of truth in that. The next area of qualification is the authority. Can they make the decision? Now, that's really important, because unfortunately, a lot of people don't always tell you the truth. Sometimes they will give you the impression that they have the power and authority, because we all like power, okay, to make the decision when they really don't. So it's really important you ask a really good question where they actually save face. And here's an example of it. Just say, for example, I'm not sure if you have the authority. I could say to you, Brenda, apart from you, is there anyone else who is involved in making this decision? Now, even though Brenda is not involved, I have not alienated her. I've actually included her, so she saves face and I establish the authority lies. It's really important to establish this early, and that's why you do a lot of research prior to actually meeting the prospect to make sure that they can make the decision. Based on many years of experience, if it's a husband and wife, and if the wife is there only, I would suggest that you try to get the husband involved in that whole process, or vice versa. So it's really important that you, in all instances, try to present to both parties if there is a decision through a committee or through a husband and wife or a business partner relationship. And the last area of qualification is need. Are they thirsty or hungry? It's just really, really important to establish that there is a need. Now, sometimes that need can actually be accelerated by persuasive techniques that hit you emotionally. So sometimes they actually can wait, and the whole key of your skill is to actually move them quickly where they don't just want it, they actually need it. So they're the big four areas. So let's go through them again. Okay, the first one is money. Do they have any? The second one is, do they want it now? Immediacy. The third one is the authority. Can they make the decision? Are they the decision maker? And the fourth one is need. Are they thirsty or hungry? So what I'm suggesting is that before you move on to providing a solution, before you move on to building insane rapport, it is really, really important to nail those four major areas. And if you do that correctly, I will guarantee you that you will save a lot of grief towards the end of the process, because ultimately you're only dealing with objections, not rejections. So guys, I hope that really, really helps you. And until next time, guys, God bless you and have the most amazing day. Bye.